Welcome. Lesson 6 Each Drop, 4th Standard, Environmental Science, as per 2024-2025 Karnataka State Board Syllabus. Deep parts of the earth is full of water. The water evaporates due to heat of the sun. The water vapor travels towards the sky. It gets cooled and changes into water droplets. The droplets of water together form clouds. The clouds float so high in the sky. Cold, cold wind around the clouds. The droplets of water become heavier and fall in the form of rain. The rainwater joins streams and ponds. This water evaporates once again. Singing this song, observe the picture given on the next page. This is this song is about the water cycle and this picture is about the water cycle. See, here a cloud, when it cools down because of the condensation, it precipitates, means it rains. Then, in the form of the river, it flows, it joins the sea. Again, evaporation happens from majorly from the sea and from the river water, from the plants. Plant leaves, the water vapor evaporates, that is called transpiration. The sea water evaporates, that is called evaporation. By two processes, the water evaporates and again collected as the cloud. Again, it cools down, again precipitates. It is a cyclic form. It is called water cycle. This is the picture of water cycle. This is what the children are telling to you. Oh, what's that picture you are looking at? Water cycle. What is it? Where do you see the water being evaporated in your house? Water is often evaporated in my house from the kitchen, especially while boiling water or cooking rice. Wet clothes drying in sunlight, the bathroom, the hot shower, floor and surfaces after mopping. Know this. When the water boils, it evaporates. In the same way, due to the sun's heat, water gets evaporated. Observe the vessel on stove while cooking. Even in school, you can do the experiment of boiling water. See, here the water is boiling and the water is evaporating here. Write the differences that you have observed in this space given. Differences observed in this experiment. Before heating, water was clearly visible in the container. After heating, some water disappeared, forming a steam or the vapor. Due to the heat, water boils, gets evaporated and rises up, then amount of the water in the vessel decreases. What happens to the water that has evaporated? The evaporated water gets mixed in the air. Let's conduct an experiment to know what happens to the evaporated water then. Know this, water is a liquid. When it is boiled, it becomes vapor. This is a gaseous state of water. This process of changing water from liquid state is called evaporation. Do this yourself. Take a small plastic bag, pour some water into it, tie open end of the bag with a thread, place the plastic bag in the sunlight. After 1 or 2 hours, keep that bag in the sunlight. After 1 or 2 hours, observe what happened. Answer these questions. What happened to the water in the bag in the previous experiment? What do you see on the upper part of the bag? What happens to the water in the bag is some of the water in the bag got warmed up by the sunlight or the heat and began to evaporate. It turns into water vapor, which rose inside the bag. What do you see on the upper part of the bag? You can see tiny droplets of water. This shows condensation, where the water vapor cooled down and turned back into liquid drops. Due to the heat of sun, water gets evaporated and rises up due to the cool air. water vapor turns into drops of water. This process of changing water vapor into liquid state is called condensation. All right, with the help of experiment that you have observed, fill in the blanks given below. You can use the clues given. Evaporated sun, air, droplets, cloud, cool, large, earth, rain. Water vapor, condensation after cooling, water liquid, then again evaporation. This is water cycle. Water in the water bodies, soil, plants, and animals gets evaporated due to the heat of sun. The evaporated form of water enters the air and rises up. It gets condensed by the cool air, turns into droplets of water. The droplets of water form clouds. When the clouds become heavy due to the cool air, small droplets of water together become big droplets, and rain comes down to the earth in the form of precipitation. This is called water cycle. Know this. When the raindrops become too cold, they fall on the earth in the form of small pieces of ice. These are hailstones. All right, you already know how we use the available water on the earth for our daily activities. Look at the picture and tell. Drinking water, washing hands, watering plant, washing dishes, washing clothes, cleaning houses, cleaning house, washing car, cooking, bathing, buffalo. Know this. Water is not only used for daily activities of living beings, but also it is very essential for agriculture, industries, water transportation, construction of buildings, and generation of hydroelectricity. As shown in the picture, how much of water is used by you and your family members. Measure the water used by you and your family members with a vessel or bucket, mug, or tumbler, pot used daily at the home. Write the measurement in the table given below. Activity washing face, 2 mugs of water is required. Water used by others in the family. Two mugs each means 6 mugs. If 3 members are there, 6 mugs of water for face wash is required. 8 mugs. Then washing hands and legs, 3 mugs. Three threes up, 9 mugs. Then 12 mugs total. Then, child, you will already know the sources of water which we use for all these needs. Make a list of these sources of water. Natural sources of water are rainwater, rivers and streams, lakes and ponds, groundwater, glaciers. All right. Name the sources of water for your locality. Sources of water in my locality: wells and hand pumps, taps and water supply systems, tanks and reservoirs, rainwater harvesting tanks. Fresh water. This Look at this picture and know the amount of the water available on the earth. This is a sea water. How much fresh water is available? Only this much. Very less amount. Total amount of the water available on the earth: salt water, sweet water. Salt water, sea water, 97.2% is available. It cannot be used. Sweet water, in that ice and water, in the form of ice, 2% is there. Only 1% of water is in a liquid or consumable form. This is a solid form of water. It cannot be used for daily activities. Water suitable for use is only 1%. Now only this much of water is available for you. Imagine that there are only 100 spoons of water on the earth. More than 97 spoons of water is salty. 2 spoons of water is in the form of ice. Less than 1 spoon of water is available for our daily activities. Are you using water more than your requirement? For which activities do you use water unnecessarily? Right here. Yes. Sometimes I might be using more water than needed while brushing teeth or washing hands, during bathing, washing utensils or vegetables, cleaning vehicles or the house. Observe the picture given below. What is happening here? Write it in the space given below. Simply, they are wasting more water in all these pictures. People are washing clothes and utensils, but water is overflowing and not turned off when not needed. Some taps are left open, letting water flow into the ground. One person is drinking water from the tap, but the water is still running. How is Water wasted in your surrounding every day, right here. Water is wasted in my surrounding every day in these ways. Taps are left open for use, especially while washing hands or brushing teeth. Leaky taps and pipes drip continuously, wasting many liters over time. Overwatering plants or washing floors with too much water leads to excess use. Washing vehicles with running hose pipes instead of using bucket. People forget to turn off overhead tanks when they overflow. Drinking water is sometimes thrown away without being finished. Children, what would happen if there is no water at all? No life on the earth. No water, no life. All plants, animals, and humans depending on water to survive. Without it, crops wouldn't grow, animals would not have anything to drink, and people would struggle to live. How will you prevent wasting water in your school and house? Write those steps that you would take to stop wasting water. Turn off taps properly and fix leaks. Use water only as much as needed. Pictures showing some methods of saving water are given on the next page. Write those methods in the space provided. Rainwater harvesting. This is here the pipe. Rainwater is collected in a tank here. Collecting rainwater from the rooftops into the barrels or the tanks to use later for watering plants, cleaning, and even household use. Planting more trees. Trees help maintain the water cycle, prevent soil erosion, and keep the environment cool, helping conserve groundwater. Using terrace or counter farming. Growing plants on sloped lands using steps or ridges to prevent water from running off quickly and to help it soak into the soil. Fixing leaking tap pipes. The person is showing repairing a pipe which helps prevent water loss due to the leakage. This saves several liters of water each day. Protecting natural water bodies. The second picture highlights a flowing river and underground rocks. This reminds us to preserve rivers, lakes, and underground water by avoiding pollution and using water mindfully. Look there, the water is being wasted, isn't it? Drop of water. This water is already used. How do we use it once again? Reuse in the garden, grey water for cleaning, rainwater harvesting, nature's recycling water cycle. For what purpose can we use the water that is already used once? Think and write. Ways to use water that's already been used once: watering plants, cleaning floors or yards, flushing toilets, washing tools or shoes, cooling outdoor spaces. Know this, the water that is used for washing utensils, clothes, and vegetables can be used again for watering plants. This is called recycling of water. By recycling of water, we can save water. This is recycling of the water. Children, we can store the rainwater also. Stored water can be used for certain activities. Yes, true. For which activities can we use the stored rainwater now and right here? Use of the stored rainwater, watering plants and gardens, cleaning floors, yards, and toilets, washing clothes and utensils, bathing and washing hands, flushing toilets, washing vehicles and cycles, cooling pavements during summer. Learn to collect and use the rainwater for daily activities. If there is a rainwater harvesting center in your locality, visit it. If not, know from your elders about it. Collect information about it and write. Rainwater harvesting center visit. What I learned, I came to know about the Sir M. Vishveshwaraya Rainwater Harvesting Theme Park located in Jayanagar, Bengaluru. This is a special center built by the Bangalore Water Supply Sewage Board, the BWSSB, to teach the people about saving water. What I saw and learned. Park has 26 different models showing how rainwater can be collected and reused. There are live demonstrations of rooftop harvesting, ground recharge, and water saving tips. I learned how rainwater can be stored in tanks and used for gardening, cleaning, and even flushing toilets. The center also teaches how to filter and clean the rainwater before using it. Children, try to enact a short play which gives the message of the conservation of water with the help of elders and difference. All right, drop of water. We will try. Children, today you have learnt about use of water in a limited way and conservation of water, so I did you goodbye. Okay, drop of water. Do you know this? India has the richest water resource in the world. The major portion of the fresh water available on the earth is ice. Water in the air is in the vapor form. Fish are reared to purify the water of reservoirs. Water maintains the shapes of the body of plants and animals. There is about 65% of water in the body of human beings. In other living beings, the water is 40% to 90%. In leaves, water is more than 80%. We should drink at least 2 liters of water every day. Mawsynram in Assam receives the highest rainfall in India. Agumbe receives the highest rainfall in Karnataka. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and save the playlist. Thank you very much. Bye bye.